Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both... Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everybody standing for the national anthem of...
La alineación de hoy será...
It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
There's the whistle. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Looking for options for movement. Can he get it through? Picked out Gerrard! It's hit the upright. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now, can they get him away? Shapes to shoot! Goal! Turkey! It was an absolute certainty. He just had to. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Balogun. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Gerrard. That's been slipped through. And he's managed... Takes a shot! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
El dorsal 15.
Turkey are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Kimmich. Turkey have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Caicedo. He'll try from distance! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Caicedo tries to clear. Ooh, a delicate chip. Impressive jump! And now they can spring out of defence. Now that looks a decent point. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Robertson. Looking to play him in. And the shot! That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Grimaldo. Caicedo. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Kane. Gerrard. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
A case now of complete control. Camavinga. Messi. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Balogun. He's got him. And the finish! And no mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Turkey looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Chance, surely! And that's in! And just like that, the man of the moment has his third!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He has found the way through. Getting up there! It's hit the crossbar. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And here is a player who is really happening. And the shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And it's Gerrard. Can he finish? Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Pacho, Messi. And this is Kane. Gets a good foot in there. Grimaldo. It's Van Dijk. That's it, 45 minutes up. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Turkey have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. So let's get the ball rolling. And he was quick to react. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Pacho. Akanji. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's picked his way through. Plays it in low. Great chance! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Pacho. And it's Robertson. Balogun. And here's Gerrard. Shot could be... And the shot! And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, well measured. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Chance for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
How many? Just how many?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's found a way through. Aimed beyond the defence. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pacho. It's Camavinga. Caicedo. And Akanji. Alexander-Arnold. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's shifting through the gears here. Now there's a fine ball. Big chance! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He is through here. Real chance! And that's a sharp finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
El dorsal 15.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Balogun being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Getting too much. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a shot! Off the post! He's got a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Marcó en el minuto 68 el dorsal 15.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Gerrard. That ball looks a good one. Tries it! And it's in! No, flags up on the far side.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. Turkey can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Pacho. Turkey do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Balogun. Gerrard. Knocks it into space. Now that's well seen too. And here's Berbatov. He's a sharp little... Oh, shooting chance! And a neat finish! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
El dorsal 15.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Balogun. Tries to play it through. Gerrard is flagged offside. That's a delicate pass. Berbatov. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And this is Berbatov. Shot chance! And there's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Turkey making further changes here, and in quick succession. Mbappe coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Pacho. Turkey are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And it's Grimaldo. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Pacho. And it's Marquinhos. It's Kimmich. This is a promising build-up. Great ball, and he's a decent chance! No, it's wide. And he thumps it clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Gerrard. Good ball, good take. Oh, this is a... There's the shot! Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Pacho. Robertson. He's in a great position here. Looking for the run. Berbatov. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. So that's it. It is all over. Turkey really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Se ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio.